Temperatures today topping out in those lower 90s again. We'll see temperatures throughout the mid and lower 70s throughout much of the morning, mid-upper 70s through the mid-morning into the mid-80s by the time we're on and into the afternoon there, rolling on in right up through the noon hour. We'll top out today in those lower 90s around that 92, 93 mark kind of in the afternoon. We're dropping back down into the mid to upper 80s right on that 5 o'clock hour, mid to lower 80s. We're moving on in and through the dinner time hour and on into later in the evening. Things look good for your Friday night plans. Mostly sunny to sunny skies throughout the day, or really any plans you have for Friday today. Rain chances hold off throughout the day. Now, the only thing that is to note that the humidity is coming back. We saw lower humidity throughout the week this week, but now that we're heading on into the weekend here, humidity is returning in force. We're not seeing any of that dry air over our area anymore. Now it's more that moisture air coming back into the kind of where we would be normally, but we're not back in full swing of that just yet. We won't be for another little bit. You'll remember overnight lows kind of follow in lockstep with the dew point, so we do see a little bit more of a drop off here in humidity back into the low 60s through Friday into Saturday morning. There, still keeping in those lower 90s, but by the time we're coming back Sunday into Monday, we're seeing those lows come up, which means humidity's coming back up. We're seeing upper 60s lows throughout Sunday and into Monday as well. Mid 90s as well coming back into the picture there. Upper 60s, lower 70s for our overnight lows come into Tuesday, so those dew points really coming back, hitting hard back into the mid-90s as we're heading on into the start and middle of next week. As for the tropics, still nothing right now, but we are coming into what would be considered peak of the Atlantic hurricane season here into the latter part of August and early part of September. So this is prime time. Plenty of warm water still out there in the Atlantic, so we'll make sure to keep an eye out on the Atlantic and let you know if anything else comes a-knocking. But right now, nothing to look at. As for your next 7 days here, temperatures stay in the low 90s throughout the rest of our week and into the weekend here, back into the mid-90s heading into the start of next week. A little bit of a chance of showers there, isolated afternoon chances coming into Sunday and Monday, back in the mid and upper 90s by the middle of this coming week with that humidity returning as well.